And that's us good. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry about the delayed start. A cat-based emergency occurred. Yeah. Well, not exactly an emergency, but something that needed to be dealt with today. And we literally only noticed about, or only realised that it was going to be a problem about an hour ago. So yeah, that's the reason for the delayed start. Basically, our cat Rory, who got out last month and spent a month out of the house when he's supposed to be an indoor cat, we realised he had ticks, so we needed to go and get some treatment for him. Yeah, kind of surprised that the vet didn't prescribe some when we took him in the other day, but never mind. Cat's treated, all sorted. No problems have arisen. Now we're doing some SnowRunner. Hey there, Walker. Nice to see ya. Yeah. So, I've done a little prep work after today. As you may notice from the fact that we are up here at the sawmill, which we didn't get to last time. We knew where it was. It's up here. When we got the watchtower over here, we obviously found out where the sawmill was. Walker was kind enough to provide me with the link to a video for plenty of wooden planks without having to bring logs to the sawmill, which is fantastic, because if you look at the sawmill now, we have 25 wooden planks. Don't know if we need that many, but I wanted to be sure. Indeed, thanks to you, Walker. But yes, we are prepared, we are ready, we are good to go. I have the Atom up here and the Pedera. And we are going to do some stuff. So, the missions for today are basically to build bridges, unblock roads, and just fix highways and routes, basically. That is the first thing I want to do, along with any tasks that can be accompanied, like, at the same time, basically. This route through the jungle here, I have opened up. When I came up with these trucks, I just brought a vehicle part. We have a supply of vehicle parts and service parts down here, so that's good to go. We have a work site here where we need a cargo container. We have a work site here. No, not the same one. This one. Thank you. Mouse. We need consumables and a metal beam. We need service parts and wooden planks for this bridge. I think for this bridge here, we need a metal beam and consumables or something like that. Or something or other. We need consumables and cement for here. And obviously for this one down here, we need... Oh, where did my USB go? Come back, USB. All is forgiven. That's better. What are you doing? Don't do that again. All of my USB stuff just shut off. Hate it when that happens. I believe this is the service part we need for this one. So we'll get that as well. You had a good time yesterday, eh, Walker? Nice. Happy Treason Day. No, I jest. I jest. We're just salty about the tea, you know? Just... You could have just said, we won our own country. You didn't have to dump all of the tea. That's annoying. That being said, I am more of a coffee person than a tea person, but I do like a nice cup of Earl Grey from time to time. So, salty. That's what the English are. So yeah, we have some things to do. We also have this bridge here to fix, and we have this work site to do as well. Yeah, no, I have coffee in the morning as well. I can't get by with just tea. Tea is a nice afternoon drink, but coffee, mwah, crown of the morning drinks, quite honestly. So, I think I think we should start with the bridge. We have that task already selected. So we'll start with the bridge and go from there. I do believe this one... Yes, this needs wooden planks as well, which is why I have 5 on the Padera, enough for both bridges, and we have 3 on the Atom, which is good for the other bridge. So that's the thing. Bridges and factories, yes, it's unlock time on this map. And then, if we have enough time later, we'll get on to finishing the exploration of the next map. But for now, we need to kick this into gear. And get going. That's what we need. Where's the... Did I bring that car up here? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, it's over there. Okay, that's for a job for later. But let's head out. Let's go, Padera. Come on, let's go. I will say, this map is beautiful. You know, driving around it some more off screen, really did come to appreciate just how nice it is. Bit of a heavy load. Come on, Padera. Not that bad. It's only a wee trailer and some wooden planks. It's not like you're pulling a turbine trailer or something. That's better. Let's be having you. To be fair, I haven't actually driven back this way, so I don't know how bad it is going in the other direction. Your second country, indeed, indeed. Do I need to go left or right here? I need to go straight on. Yeah, that's right. Got to keep that line on that plank there, otherwise it will probably fall off the top of the Padera. Yeah. I have also gotten some other trucks out of the garage in preparation for today. I have the Tatra brothers, Force and the Phoenix. They are both out on the map, ready for use. I just have them equipped with a crane and a sideboard bed to kind of keep the weight down. I'm planning on using them for like smaller jobs where I need to climb up into the hills sort of thing, you know? That's kind of the idea I have for them. And I also have the Derry Special with a 6-slot high saddle trailer prepped and ready to go for bigger hauls. Also, with it having a high saddle, it can be used to tow the turbine trailer if and when we get to that. I don't know if we'll get to that today or not, but we'll see how it goes, because it is going to be a case of bridges and factories today. That's what we need. We need to open as many facilities as possible to make our job as easy as possible going forwards, because this map doesn't seem too bad. I mean, I'm not going to say that this map is easy by any means, but I think the other map is going to be a lot trickier, and having as many quality of life improvements as possible is probably going to be a good idea. Can't see around the corner because of this giant tree. Oh dear. That is quite an angle on that turn. Right, Padera. Guido boy. That's it. That's it. Whoop. I will say this little trailer with supply parts is actually quite a good little trailer. You know, it's light enough that I can kind of fling it around corners and use like the scenery to turn it. And it's got lots of extra fuel and parts on it, which is also good. And it's got a decent cargo capacity. It's not great. I wish it was a 4-slot trailer instead of a 3-slot trailer, I think would be a little bit handier. But, you know, not going to complain. Much. Haha! You know me. I'm all about complaining whenever I can. Come on, round we go. Round we go. That's... Whoa! I must say, I've become such a fan of saddle hauling compared to, you know, flatbed, crane, trailer combo, you know? I used to be all about that earlier on in this game. I loved a truck that had the triple combo, you know, and I always used it because I was like, oh yeah, 6 cargo slots and a crane and a trailer and all that, perfect. But you know, the more I play the game, the more I realise that this is just such a better way of getting cargo around. These semi-trailers just add so much stability and ease of play, shall we say. I actually want to unlock that truck today. I do know where it is, and I want to give it a go because it sounds like so much fun. You know, the new build it sounds really, 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 really. Oh my lord! Hang on a second. Oh my, what is going on? Hang on a second, guys. My game has froze because my USB decided to conk out on me. Come on. Do not do this to me, game. Never win. Oh my USB connections failing me. Come on. Come on. Today, please, game. Don't you dare crash. Don't you dare. Ah, you have got to be joking me. Oh, it's back. It's back. Right, 1 second, everyone. Right. Hopefully, it doesn't do that again. Pop that steering wheel back where it's supposed to be. And, at least I wasn't in a really bad spot where I was trying to maintain concentration. That's because I was under the desk, fixing issues. For some reason my USB connectors don't seem to be playing with me today. And I don't know why, I don't know why. But hey. We seem to be good for the time being, so let's just run with it. I do need to check exactly where I'm supposed to be going. It's such a crazy angle sometimes when you... Right. Uh-oh, more spam bots. Always the same, isn't it? Can never get away from the spam bots. Get out of here. Perfect. Right. You know, hey, if the spam bots wanted to come and just kind of sit on my channel and give me viewers, then hey, I don't care. But I ain't having them sitting there. Right, where are we going exactly? We do need to get across here. Is it going to be easier to go this way or... Actually, I think if we carry on from down here... I was going to say come up here, but this road here is really, really tricksy. So it might honestly be better to cross here and then come up through the factory. Need to get some service parts. That was the Phoenix. Where did I leave the Force? Did I leave the Force? Hang on a second, guys. Oh, he's over there. Okay. The Derry's over here. Kind of do want to come this way, just so that, you know, I can use this guide. Because we need some service parts. Unless I use the service parts from this trailer. I think this trailer has service parts, and then I can get some more service parts for later. Yeah, we'll do that, because the road that connects through to the other side is a really bad switchback, and also it's really... It might not work with the tower of... leaning tower of wooden planks that I've got right now, so... We'll cross over to the metal factory. That's what we'll do. And then we should have a slightly easier time about it. Now, Padara, can you manage in auto, or am I going to have to go back to high plus here? Or low plus? I think I actually need low plus with the diff lock on right now. This mud is... You know, it's not terrible. Not like ankle deep or like waist deep crazy mud, but it seems to be made of sterner stuff than some of the mud. Hey, you see that? See how the trailer just kind of jumped like that? That's what I kind of like about this small trailer. It's very very nifty like that. But yeah, we'll make for that road on the far side there. That's what we'll do. And hopefully that collapsible bridge doesn't give us any problems. I don't think it will, but one never does know. Go. Cross here. That is strong water. That's it. Whoa. Oof. Right. And back to low plus. Hey, no problem, Walker. Thank you very much. I will be sure to yell out if I need your assistance, but I think if I yell out, it's probably going to be an explicit, you know? Because it's probably because I've fallen over. That's it. Why? Righty-ho. Am I even going in the right direction still? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. This is the collapsible bridge that we're coming up to now, isn't it? I think it collapses so that... Oh, it's already collapsed, isn't it? Oh... Barkers. Okay. Now, a second, guys. Oh, Jolly Bob Barker. Okay. Expecting that. Would I get round the coast? Well, the problem, Walker, is that I came this way because it was straight ahead of me and I didn't have to turn and do this switchback. I can go up this road, but I don't know how I'm going to get there now. Could I go... Oh. Map, will you... Could I go right round there or something? Don't know. Okay. Right. Either that or I've got to turn this entire rig around here somehow. Could I do that? Do I have enough space to just turn this entire thing around? Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Up, 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 up. Oh, it's the strongest bush in the known universe. I didn't think that was going to work. Ha ha! Thank you, small bush. Ha ha. There we go. We'll just go around. Honestly, I think it's probably wiser to choose the path of least resistance than it is to try something. Whoa! Try something crazy and I made a giant boo-boo there. Get me back on my wheels, please. Whoa! No! Game! What are you doing? What am I... Ah! Ah! What in the bananas is that? Here I am trying to make progress and stuff like that happens. Okay. Good thing. That wasn't the Padera's fault. That was the trailer. That was the trailer that tipped the Padera and then kept going because the trailer decided that it wanted to be part of the skybox for some reason. I've used that technique so many times with trailers before, and that is the first time that it's done that to me. I will say that's kind of crazy, but hey, you know, what you gonna do, right? It's kind of how it is. At least I have a vehicle here that can come and help. It wouldn't be one of my streams if things didn't go pear-shaped from the very beginning, you know? That's kind of how it goes, isn't it? And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that pesky bridge. Yeah. Unless I can find a way to fix the bridge. I don't know. Could I bring some concrete slabs and come and just, you know, pile a couple up and use it as like a makeshift ramp or something, maybe? That could work. Perhaps. Then again, it might not. It just might not. But hey ho. Let's go and rescue him. Goodness me. Oh hey, what's that big trailer doing there? What's that? That must be a mission trailer. Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Good to know. Right. Okay, let's go, let's go. Go and rescue the Padera. Padera, Padera. You see, my sanity's already gone. I've started singing. Whoa, force! Usually the slowest truck in my fleet suddenly decides to have a crazy speed burst at the last minute there and nearly send me flying off a cliff. Maximum overdrive, huh? It kind of seems what my force was doing just there. To be fair, you say it's a horror movie, huh? Interesting. Okay. Look at the state of this. I mean, honestly, what is this? Padera, I put the brakes on. Not Padera, Force. I put the brakes on. Please stop when I put the brakes on. Okay, right. First and foremost, let's rescue these beams. And then... we'll see what we can do about the Padera. Bum. Right. Pack those down first. Restore the crane. We're going to need more than that. Come on. Up and over. Okay. You come. Okay, will that pack? Perfect. Okay. Slightly crazy position to be in. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's refuel. Yeah, from the trailer. There we go. Perfect. And then we will set off the both of us. Action. It would probably be wiser to lead with the force, so that the force is not at the whim of the trailer. Would it not? But can I get force through here without drowning it? If I could get down that little channel there, maybe. Just round here. Oh. Right, now the question is, where exactly does this road go here that connects up to that one? I'm guessing it just kind of goes around there like that. something of that ilk. Okay, I see, I see. Right. Let's go. And what do we make? Oh my lord, that is pretty deep. Hard lock. Get around here. It's not gonna work with both engines, with both trucks. I need more turning circle. Force, give me more turning force. Might honestly be better off just going round that way, but I don't know. Ow. Hey! What was that for? Yeah, I don't think the Podara is going to make that kind of a turn. Oh. Hey, Force. Get out of the bush. At bush. That's it. Alright. I think we're just going to have to try and go straight through the river with the Podara. And hopefully it works. Kind of straight ahead here. Oh, okay. No, not the menu system, please. Okay. What? Why didn't I just do that? I don't know. I do not know why I didn't just do that in the first place. Right. Okay. Now, finally, maybe we can finish our journey. Oh, man. Well, I've had bigger disasters, I will say. So, you know, end of the day, not as bad as it could have been, or as bad as it has been in the past. So... water under the Podara, as they say, you know? Okay. Oh yeah, definitely a skill issue, Walker. Yeah, definitely a skill issue. I just need to get good. You know? That's what it is. I just need to stop whining and get good. It's not like I've been playing this game for years and should know what I'm doing. Nah. That's just crazy talk, right? That's some tight turning. Right, again. Rocking around. We're nearly to the road now, so I'll just take them separate. It will be quicker and easier than trying to guide both of these vehicles where they need to go. Come on, Force. A little bit more turning circle. You're giving me the heebie-jeebies. Wow. Ay. Right. Where'd the Padara go? Where did... Oh, there it is. At least I should be able to make this turn with the Padara. I hope. Yep. Yep, there we go. That is why you don't give the Force a trailer. Its turning circle is so bad it can't even do this with a semi-bed, a sideboard bed on the back, so, you know. Crazy. Right. Let's go start fixing up a bridge. Post haste. Ba-da-ba-ba. To try and cut the corner there, Lynx. Not a moment at all. Okay. Right. Actually, yeah, there are some service parts over there that we can use to fix this bridge. And I think that is just what we're going to do. I remember there should be a little road off to the side here. Yep. Yes, just here, so at the bottom of this road. I know technically these are supposed to be for another mission, I think, but they're convenient for bridge building. So they're going to be used for bridge building. Is it a trailer? Yes, it is a trailer. That's right. Fill the service parts later. No, that's not what I was intending to do there. Thank you very much. Break through this fence. Ah, I can! Magnificent. Oh. Have this task? I do have that task, okay. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Right. And then we need to take a right as soon as we can, preferably before the river. Turn? No, we're not going to make a turn. No, of course not. Good. Okay, we can go left and then right again. Oh, if we can make the turn. Come on. Oh. No, not going to make that. Right. God, this little flooded village is a bit of a nightmare to navigate. But hey, at least it is navigatable. Unlike some of the places we've been. My lord, I've still got to get the atom all the way down the other side of the map. Ah! Great. Great. Just great. That's great. Fine. Fine. I'm not bitter. I don't hate it or anything. Here we go. Ooh. We're going to make it. Ah, we're going to make it. Are we going to make it? Before our thing overheats. There we go. Whew. Okay. Perfection. Cargo management. 1, 2 of those, please. And then we'll bring the Pedara in. Its whole job was to deliver the wooden planks for this bridge. But let's let it do the delivery. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Oh. A chunk. Nice. Okay, one bridge. Wooden planks and a metal beam. Okay, so we have the beam. Oh, we have the planks. I just need to bring in the Phoenix back here, who has the beams. Hey, welcome back, Walker. I purloined these earlier. So what I can do here, alright, is I come up behind Rain. And then I can just pop this in the back of this trailer here. A chunk. There we go. just have a quick look at that Sky High job. What do we need to do? We need to take this trailer and some service parts to that specific spot, huh? Actually, that is... probably do that. Does anything else need to go to the... oh, there's some service parts here as well. Oh, fantastic. We don't even have to take them. So long as we have the trailer, then we can actually do that. Is anything else got to go to that? The 3 planks. Container, Sky High. Jungle, something else. Fueling the truck. It's going up there. Anything else we need to the southern tower? Eastern tower? Northern tower. Strength. Yeah, thank you very much. No, if anything else... ooh, 2 medium pipes there, huh? Ooh, okay. That's something we need to do for sure. That gives us warehouse access. Okay, so at the moment nothing else needs to go up there, and we can get the service parts from another locale. Okay, so let's just go and deliver these to the bridge. Get the bridge up and running, and then we can look at what we need to do next. Ah, finally, forward momentum. Forward momentum. Beautiful. Right. What I need for the Tatra Force here is the stuff that I need for the southern roadblock. That's what I need. So I can take it down there when I go to do that other job. And also the pipes. I need the pipes and I need the southern roadblock stuff on the Force here. That's what I need. Look at what I need for that. Should be able to manage. Here we go, bridge number 2. Ow, you son of a... and of course I've got nothing on board to fix myself with. That's cool. I love it. And 3. Ah, bridge 2 up and running. Okay. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Right. What's that one juicing up? Ooh, maybe that's what the service parts are for. Generator and service parts. Okay, right. So I do need to grab some service parts. Right. Okay. Okay. So in order to get, I believe the factory here is where I get the pipes. Yeah. So I need to clear this, which needs a cargo container, and I need to clear these, which needs consumable and a metal beam. For this roadblock, I need consumables and cement. Now, the cement comes from here, and the consumables from here. So, actually, if I was to turn around I was to turn around, grab some consumables, come over here, grab some cement. I could then go... I need a cargo container for that, huh? Okay, okay. But I could come this way and come around here in order to get the cargo container. Cargo container is from the port. I can't easily do one side because I need something from the other side. You see, this is... a lot of coyote howling. Yes, indeed there was. Indeed there was. Right. Okay. I need... What do I need? I need so many things. It's just so many things. Metal and consumables. So, actually, if I was to take the Phoenix, or maybe the Padera. Right. Here we go. It is the middle of the night, you know? Kind of understandable in some ways. Actually, you know who would be perfectly suited for all of this? Who would be perfectly suited is the Derry, because we have a 6-slot cargo bed on that guy, and that guy could bring pretty much everything we need. I've just got to bring everything I need to the Derry, so that it can mosey on with its job. That's what I need to do. So, I need consumables for up here, yeah? Metal beam, 2 consumables to get that, and a cargo container. I can get round that one. Okay, okay. Metal beam, cargo container. Metal beam, consumables. Let's go and get 2 consumables. From town warehouse, which I believe is up here. And this is where the 4D chess begins, you know? Thinking with portals. There's the pickup point just there, perfect. Stuff, right. Loading platform, please. Take a couple of these up. Okay, another one. No. Bad consumable. I'm not going far, you just need to stay put, okay? There we go. Okay. Let's go and meet up with the dairy. I wish I had the cargo container already, but never mind. I left the dairy at the fuel station. Here it is, here it is. Perfect. Right. Just unpack the cargo, and then we will swing this over here. Pull this up as well. Come on. Up and at him. There we go. Right. Hack that down and let's go. I'm kind of eager to try the dairy special out, actually, because since the tyre weight changes went ahead, everyone has been saying that this truck has, like, become ridiculous in pulling power, you know? But the tyre weight changes only apply to its special tyres. So, that's a good point, Walker. Why does it have the Michigan music at the filling station? Hey, there's just one global station that they all listen to, you know, that's what it is. But yeah, so apparently this thing is like now god tier in its pulling power potential because of the tyre weight increases to its standard tyres. So I am wanting to try it out. I want to see just how... What? Oh, well, it'd be great if it didn't immediately get stuck. That's... there we go. Just needed a bit of diff lock. Immediately gets stuck. But yeah, I've got the stock special tyres on this thing, so like, seriously, Derry, I'm trying to sing your praises here. I'm trying to tell people that you're got amazing pulling power, and then you just get stuck. Like, what is this? What are you doing? You're trying to make me look like some sort of fool, huh? Is that it? Is that it? You're trying to make me look like an idiot here. It's trying. It is trying. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's just see how well it does. Because we've got a little bit of off-roading to do and a lot of cargo to pull back. So... no, I know, Walker. I know. I'm thinking that this map isn't exactly the kind of map you want to be using this trailer on as well. Like, I wouldn't take this thing, like, severely off-road at the moment. Because the routes are so twisty-turny and so undulating that, you know, like, using this trailer is probably just asking for issues. So, I am aware of that. I just love making fun, shall we say, you know? Doing good though, look at that! Pulling over some gnarly terrain there. Oh, come on, don't. That needs a tug from there. Because the trailer itself is getting wedged. That's it. That's it. Pull. This, you see, is why I'm saying that this map probably isn't the right kind of map to be using this particular trailer on. It's a bit too big. Oh, uh-oh. That is a sign that could launch us into the stratosphere. Thankfully it did not. We shouldn't have to go back that way, though, because we'll be taking an alternative route. Because we need some cement from the cement place. First things first, let us get some pipes. 2 medium pipes to unlock that factory to the south. Then we need some cement. And I believe it was more consumables. Okay, right. 2 of those and 1 of those, please. Oh. Bonk. Perfection. Oy. Righty ho. Avanti! Get out of here, Gates. There we go. Alright. It actually does feel a lot more kind of powerful, I will say. Maybe it's just my imagination, maybe I'm just kind of thinking it is, but it does feel a lot more... It's still got the kind of slow response, kind of ponderous feel to it that the Derry always has. That's just kind of the Derry, though. It's a huge vehicle and very heavy. But it does feel like these tyres have added a lot to its pulling capacity, yeah? We'll see properly how well it does in a minute, because we're going to be going off-road to the cement factory, which I believe is just off to the left here. Ah, yes, just here. This is where we need to go. The big question is which way... There's another collapsible bridge here. And the big question is which way does it collapse? Does it collapse going a productive way, or does it collapse going in an unproductive way? We shall see. I suppose there is a way to get kind of round there, because you can cut through the... Yeah, kind of cut through there a little bit, so if it collapses such that I can't go this way again, at least I can cut around it. You say that, Walker, but when I look at that bridge, you see those cracks in it? That is definitely going to collapse. Oh, and it collapses in the wrong direction. But hey, you know, I still got up. So take that, bridge. Now the trailer's stuck. That's not good. Can I? Ooh, I can get to that tree there. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of toing and froing here, I think. Can I not get another winch point on that side? No, doesn't look like it. No winch point on this side? Bounce, bounce. And of course, the pipe falls straight off. Just come on. I can't actually reverse at this point, Walker. That is the problem. So I've got to try and find a way to unstick my trailer. So yeah, it did collapse in the direction that I didn't want it to initially collapse in. But I suppose for getting out of this place it is better that it collapsed this way. But it does mean that this particular entrance into the place is slightly annoying. Let's pack those back in. I seem to be finding all the worst possible ways of getting anywhere at the moment. Whoa! Alright, change of plans here, guys. Winch, I've told you to unhook. What am I doing, Walker? I don't know. I don't know. I just seem to have lost all ability to play this game in any way, shape or form. That's what I'm doing, you know? And maybe I took too long of a break. But get off. I swear to actual everything. Just Game, you're making it really hard for me to want to keep playing with you right now. You really are, you know? Like, I'm just coming off the back of just not enjoying myself on phase 17, and this phase is now just purposefully pushing my buttons. Ah. I don't know how people keep their cool sometimes with this game, because I am honestly losing all of mine. Just want to get the front wheels up off the blooming thing. Can I do that, please, game? Can you not just throw me a bone here? Come on. Give me that wheel. We've run out of blooming fuel just trying to get this darn trailer into the yeah. Whoa! Oh. Come on. That's it. Almost. Oh, you are kidding. The devs aren't testing our patience, Walker. They're testing our sanity right now. And quite honestly, if I could get a hold of the person that designed these collapsible bridges at Sabre, I would give them a smack. Because they're already just ruining my evening. Right. I can do this. Come on. Get that tire up. What is this made of? Like, actually, what is this made of? Come on. Glad I'm not too far from the actual fuel station, because I get the feeling I'm going to need as... Camera! Camera! Don't you start too. No, that... This is, like, actually ridiculous. Like, there's no way. Like, seriously? Right. New idea. New idea, guys. I might have to get a super crane in here, to be absolutely honest, because this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever encountered. First things first. We get pipes. And we throw them over here somewhere, where they're not going to be in our way, preferably. Number one. So we can always come back for these later. They are not a problem. And number two. Over you go. Always repack those at a later date. Right. Now what I need to do, preferably, put some anchors down, because I just know that if I don't, I'm going to be the first X. This trailer actually, like, completely and utterly stuck in the wall or something. What on earth is going on? Come on. It's like it's become one with the geometry of the frickin' map. Come on. What? I'm gonna fall my face off at this point. Right. Come here. Right. Now the crane. And what I want to do is I want to tip it up on its side. Like so. So that the wheels become less of a problem. And then move it forwards. That's it. Move it forwards. I mean, at least it'll come up from there. I'm just going to have to turn it back over again. just the ludicrous things you sometimes have to do in this game in order to progress like 2 feet. Aye. No worries, Walker. No worries. I think we are more or less about there. Nope, not backwards. Forwards, game. That's it. That's it. We have to take our own trailer for a little walkies. Like so. And now, hopefully what we can do is just tip it back onto its wheels. I said hopefully tip it back onto its wheels. Thank you. Huzzah! We made it up the darn bridge. Right, okay. What were we even here for in the first place? I forget. The bricks. The bricks. No, cement. Was it cement or was it bricks? I can't remember anymore. I can't remember what we
well
actually
freaking
wanted.
done, you absolute muffin
bricks
head.
or was it? It was cement. Cement. That's what we wanted. Okay, cement. Not bricks. Cement. Ay, ay, ay. Righty ho. Okay, let's go and get some cement. Can I turn? Ah, that's better. Ay, 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 ay. Cement, please. Two cement. Perfect. Right. At least we can go back out that way and pick up the... I am the quintessential muffin head. I really am sometimes. My God. Just... Ah. It's a nightmare, I tell you. Oh, no. Oh, I can see what's going to happen here. This trailer's going to get stuck on that little concrete slab that's sticking out there, isn't it? I can just see it happening. It's oh, excuse me, everyone. I'm gonna need a very stiff drink after this, I tell you. As far as I can around here, to try and get around here. Oh. Almost made it. Here to there. Perfect. Right. Now I need to put these pipes back on. Crane mode. The sky. Yeah, I could really go with a beer right now. That would be delectable. I can't remember if we have any in the house at the moment, though. That's the problem. I don't think we do. Oh, if we have one, if we have any, babe, then I will take one. You know, I will most certainly take one right now. That would be lovely. Right. Okay. Let's just see, where are we going for the return trip now? Honestly, we could go around here, but I'm not sure I would want to with that trailer. So I think just go back the ways and we'll just go around this little bit again here, I think. I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. So let's... Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. It's not exactly the best beer in the world, but it's beer, and I will certainly take one, babe. That would be lovely, thank you. It's us. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Sparkling water. It's almost beer. It's really not. That's awful, Walker. You can try and oh, no, please. You can try and pretend that sparkling water is as good as beer, but it really isn't. What is catching now? Wider. Lord, man, come on. This trailer is not designed for this map whatsoever. Between getting stuck on every little hillock to getting stuck on the bridges to just being overly large and cumbersome, I think I might have to retire this trailer or just use it as kind of, you know, a road hauling trailer, because it's getting jammed up on everything. Actually, speaking of getting jammed up, do I have the suspension? Ah! That will help us. I just suddenly remembered that the Derry has active suspension, and I hadn't turned it on. Ha-ha! That will help immensely. Go, there we go, there we go. You. No, that's horrible, babe. Like I said earlier, guys, we found out that our little escapee artist of a cat has ticks, and they're pretty huge. That's what he gets for being outside, you know? So, yeah, pretty disgusting. Poor little mite. Oh, I don't know if you know the full story, Walker, but basically, just over a month ago, one of our cats escaped the house. And he's been an indoor cat for like 14, 15 years. So, we were very worried. After he had been missing for 31 days, we found him. Someone contacted us and he was in their garden, and we managed to find him. And he's been back with us for about 5 days now. I think it was last Tuesday. That's why my stream on Wednesday got pushed to Friday, because we had to take him to the vet on Wednesday. So yeah, and he is all roughed up. He's thin. He's probably a little bit dehydrated. Probably has worms. You know, so we got some worms for him. We got some worm treatment for him. But today we realised that he definitely has ticks as well, which is not exactly the best thing for him. The little cutie. Oh. I'll get it, babe. Oh, thank you very much. Beer has arrived. That does mean the shenanigans are probably going to get, like, even more crazy. A couple of these service parts, actually. Oh. Indeed. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch chat decided to censor the word beer, Walker. That is bizarre. I'm gonna have to investigate my my chat settings, because that is bizarre that it would, you know, censor that. There's no point in that. Can't even talk about beer. Weird. But yes, he's alright. He's doing fine. He has, at the moment, you know, he has a few problems that we are dealing with, but he's not been hiding. He's not been, you know, showing any signs of sickness or being unwell. So, you know, he's actually doing pretty darn good considering what he's been through. Which is really, really promising. It's, we're just finding more and more problems as we go, basically, is what's happening. Hopefully that one there stays where it's put whilst we go around here. Let's take it a little bit slow. Hopefully don't put too much angle on the trailer. Come on, Derek. There we go. Beautiful. Whoa. Weird shadows there. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. He has a pretty nasty infestation of ticks. But that's why the stream today started slightly later, because I took a trip to the pet store to get some flea and tick treatment for him. So yeah, but he's doing okay, guys. He should be fine. We've just got to keep an eye on him, monitor him for any problems, and, you know, get him back to the vet if we suspect anything is wrong. But for the time being, he is doing okay. Righty-ho. So, we need to put these service parts. Ooh, actually, what we need to do is visit the fuel station. Let's try and squeeze in here if we can. We need some more fuel. Fill up the tanks we've been emptying. Alright, 1, 2, beautiful. One. Ooh. close to this side as possible. Come on. Tight corners negotiated. And the service part is still sat where it needs to be. Oh, goodness me, there are some ridiculous turns here. Okay, and back this way. As wide a turn as possible. Excellent. Yeah, this map is not meant for a trailer of this scale. Even these roads are proving to be disastrous. Where do I need to go now? I need to go down that way. Okay. Do I need anything else? So I've got 2 pipes, I've got 2 cement, and I've got 2 service parts. What else do I all need? 2 consumables. Which are from here. So I need to grab the Phoenix, I need to grab some consumables. Bring that down to the Force. Yeah, so let's go down to the Force first. Drop these service parts in the trailer. Ooh, next Mercedes DLC pack. Nice. End of August-ish, huh? That's quite a ways from now, but we probably won't be finished by that point. But the weird... I wonder if we'll actually get any use out of the Mercedes pack between now and then, though. At that point, because by the looks of it, the next Mercedes pack is going to be scout vehicles. It looks like we're getting the Unimog, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if it is purely going to be a scout, or whether it's going to be like a transport, like a cargo thing. You know, I've heard rumours that it is the Unimog, which is going to be interesting, because that could be... Is that going to be like a little, like, Warthog type of vehicle, maybe? I feel like it could be like a Warthog kind of thing, with like a 1-slot bed sort of thing. Yeah, like the Warthog, like the Action. I've honestly never used those vehicles. Like, actually never used those vehicles. Which is kind of crazy, really. Pull forward a bit water there. And then pack. Change over to this guy. this roadblock. But yeah, like I was saying, I've never actually used those particular vehicles before. But maybe I should... Maybe, actually, on this map, that would be really useful. Because kind of like the old... kind of like the two trucks that you get on this map. They can both do like... they can both do like a crane with a single slot cargo bay. So I wonder if something small like that would be of use. A little Unimog kind of truck might actually be quite useful. Never know. Never know, actually. That could be really good. And I currently don't have any in my fleet. Like, vehicles of that size. I don't have them. Right. Where exactly... taking a road off. I need to come off here so I can go up to the factory. And what we want is... there's a job here somewhere. Where is it? Fuel pipeline, that's the one. 2 medium pipes. So there and then there. That's what I need. Fix the truck and fuel up after you're done doing that. Tow it. Ah, okay, interesting. Yeah, I think what I might do is tow it back to where it needs to go and then fix it, you know? When it comes to the build it. I think that'll be the best way to do it. Swing around slowly. The trailer's in the right position, the truck is not. Go figure. Just didn't quite have enough swing room there to get the Derry's nose around in time, but that's actually gone not too bad there. Action. Don't you dare overheat all difflock. I need you right now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not a road. What's all that about? Also, why is that not... You have got to be kidding me. Oh. It's only just there. I forgot to repack after I... That could have been... I would have been really, really annoyed about that. Right. Let's get this other one back on. Oh, why do I do this to myself? I forgot to repack it after I unloaded the cement. So I only have myself to blame. Thankfully, it hadn't fallen off prior to this. That would have been really, really embarrassing, actually. Right. I have to go this way. Get round this annoying detour. But at least it's not too bad of a detour. Derry is more than capable of that. Cross over here. These bushes, up and over. Perfection. Okay. Ah, you see, this is just what's happening to me right now. I'm getting so unbelievably just overwhelmed by this region that I'm forgetting the simplest thing, such as packing cargo on a flat trailer. It's like, yeah, that's you need to do that, Lynx. You can't not do that. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well at all. See, Roadcraft has been infiltrating us here with these pipes. 1 and 2. Perfect. What is that giving us access to? The fuel station, which has oil barrels, fuel, and chemical barrels. Okay. Fantastic. Right. There it is over there. One bilbit. So, what do we actually need to do for that anyway? Fix and fuel a truck, change to it, deliver it to the gas station, and deliver that to the gas station and then visit the parking garage, which is where we'll be taking it to customize it anyway. So that's actually pretty easy. But we do need to fix the road first. So the next thing we need to do is this worksite. Consumables and cement. Now we have the cement on board. We need the consumables. So we need to get the Phoenix. We need to refuel this baby. Go get some more consumables. Take them down to the Tatra. The other Tatra, that is. Does this have repairs on it? It has a spare wheel. We can repair. We can repair the force. We have a spare wheel. Hallelujah. Right. Portable sun engaged. More consumables, please. Oh, I have heard about the, actually, it might be just a good time to talk about those changes just in general, because I was watching a video about it a couple of days ago, but yeah, they've simplified all of the fuel and repair parts on all trucks, because up to now it's just been kind of like, oh, this truck has 400 repair parts and 50 litres of fuel or something, you know? It's whatever they felt was appropriate for it. And then they just modelled a roof rack. But now what they've done is they've changed it so that all of the modelled roof racks are accurate to what is modelled onto them. So a box of repair parts now is 150 repair parts. Any box, regardless of size, is 150. Which does kind of cause a few problems, shall we say. Because stuff like, I know one of the biggest vehicles to get hit was actually the Kenny, the big K. Because I think it had 300 repair parts, but it only has one box of repair parts, and therefore it now only has 150. So, you know. There's been a lot of trucks like that. I think, as you say, Walker, a lot of them in the heavy-duty class have had substantial decreases. I think the C500 has taken quite a hit, and I think the what's it called? The FLD, the Freightliner from the same pack, that's also taken quite a hit as well, I believe. There's quite a few other ones that have been affected by this as well. And it's not just the repair parts, it's also the fuel. So every jerry can you see is a specific number of litres. I can't remember how many it is now. But yeah, so the jerry cans have also been standardised across the board. I think it's like every jerry can is like 20 litres or something like that now. So, you know, if you're only modelled with one jerry can, that's 20 litres of fuel. That's all you get, you know? So yeah, it's... I don't think the community would have minded as much if Sabre had told us. And I think that's the sticking point. Sabre didn't tell us they were doing this, as far as I'm aware. It's just kind of been done without any kind of dev blog or update or anything. So it's kind of feels like a bit of a stealth nerf, you know? Which ain't great. Not great, really. So, yeah. Kind of sucks a little bit. Let's get this cleared out, though. Perfect. Look at how good they are. Right, change truck. We need to repair the force. Boom. There we go. Good thing is, every spare wheel now counts as 2 spare wheels. For some reason. I don't know why. I would have thought that would have been the thing that would have been nerfed, you know, because there's some trucks out there that have crazy tyre amounts, and yet nothing is done about them. And now they have even more tyres. So it's like, okay. But yeah, I've not looked at a full list yet of like what has been, what's effectively been nerfed and what's been buffed by this. Because I know there are some trucks that have had increases because of this change, but there's also a lot of trucks that have had a lot of decreases because of this change. So yeah, not exactly the best feeling in the world, shall we say. Right, we need to get to the southern lighthouse. Yeah, actually we can go round the outside there. Because if we come down here, we can go across here, and then we can go up here. And I think the Force should be able to handle that. Let's just do a quick refuel, so that we have as much fuel as possible. But yeah, I mean, one thing I will say is that it's nice to have like a kind of standardized system. That I approve of. You know, I think making it so that, you know, a set amount of things in the... where do we go? Is that where we need to go? No, it isn't. Okay, don't go that way. Go this way. Making it so that, like, you know, a jerry can is worth so much fuel and a box of repair parts is worth so many repair parts is good. You know, that's not a bad idea. It's just a little bit sneaky how they've done it, I think, is the issue. That is a terrible turn for the Phoenix, for the Force. Goodness me. This is going to be about a 600-point turn, I think, but we'll get round. Oh, almost. Are we... Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's it. Lovely. Beautiful. Right. Let's get this head on. I could put the cargo on my truck there, Walker, but the mission also requires the trailer. So it's kind of like 6 and 2 3s. I mean, it might serve me having the cargo on the truck so that there's more weight on the wheels, perhaps, but I don't think it's going to really matter a great deal. These service parts don't exactly weigh an awful lot. So I don't think it's going to be a huge issue, but we'll see as we go. Maybe it will be a huge issue as we go. Dragging all of this weight behind us, perhaps. Oh my look! I did not realise quite how steep this... This is a very steep hill. Why is it only giving me the option to remove the cargo, not to unpack it? How strange. Probably going to regret this, but... Oh, wait, no. With the diff lock on, we do seem to be getting there. Okay. That's it. No, I don't want to go more that way, please. I want to go... Just want to have an anchor point. Switch this attach point to the side there so that it will pull the truck and not just the front wheels off the ground. Would be willing to bet that the devs didn't have this size of truck and whoa. How? Camera, you're not helping my case here. You're really not. How have I managed to get myself like this? Oh, you are joking. Don't you swear to actual Christ. How have I managed to get that far up this blooming rock face, you know? Like, how has that actually happened to me? Back off, trailer. Like, I didn't even want to be on this rock face. How has that happened? Now I'm just getting further and further into a bad position here. Oh, no. No. Camera! Will you stop it? Fucking hell! Nearly bloody kills me because the camera decides that it wants to look at the floor. Things like, you know, okay. Now I need to there. Oi, oi. Well, the problem I have here now is even if I get myself lined up, what am I going to do about these blooming boxes that have fallen? Okay. Here is the question. Will my crane reach anything? No. No, it will not. But what I can do, guys, is bring another vehicle in to load the trailer and then pull the trailer back up to the force. Because I'm now past the spot that was really tricky for it. This is the most cack-handed way of doing this in the known universe. I didn't realise how blooming steep this hill was. That was... Oh, steady on, Phoenix. Straight line, please. Did not realise quite how steep that hill was. Or how evil it was, for that matter. But, you know. Ah, you have got to be kidding. No, I shouldn't be surprised. I should not be surprised in the slightest. I've been using the Phoenix to get up here. This thing has a way better turning circle. But the force is here now. May the force be with me. It is. Unfortunately. Right. What to do now is I need to position myself kind of here. Stop engine, change truck. Phoenix. Could you not? Get back on your wheels, thank you very much. Right, I need the trailer up here. Come on. Get. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. The heavy winch, it should be able to do it. Perfect. Okay. Now what I need to do is grab these boxes. Yeah, I think the FLD 120 has been utterly destroyed by the change. Like, you know, its kind of whole deal was that it had a ridiculous amount of parts for its class and size and all that kind of stuff, and now it has basically nothing. If memory serves me right. Which kind of sucks because I did like the FLD. It was didn't use it an awful lot because I have so many trucks, but oh, will you just behave yourself? Get up here. Pain in the buttress. Right. Oh my lord, get out of the mountain, camera. Out of the mountain. No, up. No, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Back. Change. Up camera. Where are you going? Up! Oh, talking about the task that I'm doing. Right, okay. Fair enough. Would you come... What on earth is it doing? I would be stuck with... Get up. Get round. Pick up box. Right now. I'm beginning to remember why I stopped using these trucks. These cranes, although however cool they look, are awful. Like, no, up, 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 up. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be freaking kidding me. Get in the darn trailer, you absolute piece of nuisance. Whoa. Game is testing my patience today. And my psyche, and everything else in between. Right. There we go. Right. Okay. We literally have Almost. No distance left to travel, we just have to get up this hill. There we go. There we go. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh. Next time, Lynx, just go the long way round. Do yourself a favour. Give yourself less stress. Oh. Oy, and we're good. We're good. Oh, for the goodness me. Right. Okay. What's next? We have a generator. That's juiced up, isn't it? That one. Oh yeah, that's generator and some service parts. There was that work site that I wanted to get tackled though, this one up here. And then that's that road opened up as well. Are the next jobs that we could do, so... That's on the next map, isn't it? Okay, that's on the next map. That's on the next map. Signals all around. Okay, so this one is probably one of the big ones that we have to do next. Southern Tower. Rolling cement. Eastern Tower. Metal beam, metal roll. Oh, actually, there is that bridge. That is the next thing I wanted to do, actually. It's time to get the atom involved. Because what we're going to do next is... Way of water. We're going to get this bridge up and running. And... As I started a little late, I'm going to go a little bit later, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish with this task. That's what we're going to do. We need to plot a route first. Oh great, there's a broken bridge there. Oh my lord, wait. Does that mean I have to go all the way around? I was planning on coming down here, but if that's broke, is there a task for that or anything? That seems like a weird choice. Unless there's another way through this mangrove place. You can cruise on the swampy area. Okay, so you can like go like around here sort of thing. Something like that. There does actually look like there's a trail there. So yeah, okay. I suppose I'd have to go, there's a big blockage there anyway, so I would have to come through here somewhere as well. Okay, I'm sure the atom can handle that. So let's plot a little route for ourselves. Seems as though I'm facing this way. I may as well just come this route. Around this way. Down here. And once we get to here, coming off in this direction, something like that. Okay, but we are also taking something else with us. That is this guy here, because I pulled him out of the ditch earlier, and we are going you with us. Alright, let's hit the road, Jack. I'll leave this fuel here for future endeavours. No doubt we'll need to come back here at some point. So whilst we're en route, guys, I'll tell you about my plan for how I'm going to work the rest of this region. So, with so much to do, covering absolutely everything on stream has become less of a priority than just kind of tackling the most important jobs on stream. So, like, you know, moving the big turbine, delivering, like, the big contracts and all that kind of stuff. That's stuff I want to do on stream. But some of the little tasks, like, bring, like, something to here, you know. Like that juiced up contract, for example. Drive up this road, deliver this generator to this location, you know? Stuff like that, I might do off-stream. Not all of them, obviously, but if there's a little one that's just kind of quick and out of the way that looks reasonable, I may do it off-stream, just so that, you know, it cuts down on everything we need to do, because from what I understand, this region actually has more tasks than any region before it, you know? And if I can cut down on some of the more kind of smaller jobs, just to kind of get them out of the way, then I think that might be a good idea, you know? It will also help to propel us towards 100% a lot quicker. Yeah, I think the build bit is probably going to be next episode. You never... yeah, maybe. It depends on how quickly we can get this job done. If this is actually a pretty simple delivery, getting through the swamp, then I may do the build bit as well. Just depends. Because I would actually like to get that thing delivered, and the road is open now, so getting it back to base isn't going to take that long, you know? It's a good point. So maybe I could do that as well. I would like to actually use the build it next time, you know, so we'll see how we go, because there's one thing I will say, and that is the Atom is pretty darn good at taking terrain, you know? We'll see. I just want to do everything. I want to do so many things. But I did say I was going to get the build bit today. I did say that, didn't I? Okay. Yeah. With the delay in starting, we do have about... Whoa! Gosh darn it, don't do that to me. We do have about half an hour left. So... Yeah. Nearly at the mangrove, at the swampy bit now. So that's here we are. I think this is this is where I have to take a detour. Let's kick it low plus, and let's push on through. know which way is best to go, but just kind of pick a route and go with it. Low gear there is actually giving us better traction. The sooner I can get back up to the road, the better. Oh, there's a rock under the ground there. I think if we come round like that, that should do us. And I believe this tricky descent, yeah, it's just there. So, no, no, no. Go round here, up to here to drop this off. And then, ooh, actually, from there, across there, through here, boom, boom. That's actually perfect. Perfect. Slow progress here. The mud must be pretty insane, but we are still moving forwards, which is good. Keep shifting those front wheels so that we don't just dig ourselves in. Still going, still crawling. Actually, crawling at a pretty decent speed, to be honest. There's less crawling and more kind of slow walking. Swing that nose round, Adam. Swing that nose round. Not quite enough turning lock there. That's it. Round again. Come on, Bobby. Pull on round. That's it. That's it. Beautiful. Okay. Good stuff. Lovely. Actually, you know, instead of going through there, I think I'm just going to go up here. Look at that. Beautiful. Even better. Water tower there, that's good to know about. You are actually, Walker. You are actually guiding me through this. I very much appreciate it, I will say. Because frankly, sometimes Me and my muffin brain needs as much help as it can get. Alright. Now we're on the open road. A crocodile farm. Oh my. That's, that seems safe. Yeah, that seems very safe. Do here. I am going to steal all of the fuel out of that cart. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Right. A little bit more mangrove crawling. Make me a crocodile sandwich. And make it snappy. We are buzzing through here now. Crikey, look at this. Beautiful. Actually, really good to explore this little mangrove grove, because now I know that I can actually drive right through it like this. That is fantastic. Crocodile nuggets. I suppose that's the closest thing you'd get to actual dinosaur nuggets, isn't it? You know? Can't imagine what crocodile would taste like. Don't have anything even remotely akin to it over here in the UK, I will say. Huzzah! We're here! One little wooden bridge, ha 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 ha! One, two, three, ba-boom! Thank you! And one thing I'm also going to do here, I brought the other bilbot out, because it has fuels and repair parts on board that we can go and use to unblock this blockage down here. Oh my lord, I hate these bridges. I hate those pontoon bridges so much. They make me so uncomfortable. Indeed, back to phase 15 with this little guy. If we come around here, here's the work zone. Fuel. Repair parts. Yes, now we have an actual road to use to the crocodile farm. Crocky delivery. Wonder what that is. We don't have that one yet. We also don't have a source of water. But that is unimportant right now, because what we need to do is we need to get back to here. We need to take our son the Bilbert here and run him back to base. Let's go, my son, this way. now I'm making progress indeed, Walker. You know, I'm getting some good stuff done here. Progress today has been fantastic. Crikey Moses, this guy is riding my tail. Yeah, I get the feeling that if I go too fast with this towing job, this builder is gonna become a smear on the pavement, shall we say. That's why I'm kind of keeping the winch as short as possible, so that I can see just what he's doing. Tatooine's not exactly super fast either. It's got a good rate to it, but it's not an insanely fast vehicle by any means. Actually, just kind of the perfect pace this for the towing job. So we'll take him over to where the trailer store is. We'll bring another truck in to grab a repair trailer, so that we can repair and refuel him, and then we can deliver the stuff and get him back to the garage. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a tail whittle going on there now. Come on, Tatooine. None of that water damage, please. Nope, nope, nope. No. Don't want that, thank you very much. Ah, man. Coming through with the buildings. Ah, I'm gonna have to think of a name for this guy. Not sure. There, Walker. Let's see. That's start with that first. That big broken bridge. Swamp. Broken big bridge. Oi! Do not. Thank you. Why does it insist on doing that? Stop it! No! Oh my lord. What is going on? Excuse me. Why am I suddenly unable to winch to the building? What? Now, my giddy arm, sometimes I do really question what's going on. Why can't... Excuse me, game. Sometimes the game forgets that it has winch points. I don't know why it does that. I really do not know why it does that. No, I have to drive it once I fixed it. And yes, that is true. But I've been winching it this whole time. So my engine cut out and it lost the winch point. I hate that, by the way. Why it keeps doing that, I do not know. But yeah, I should have been able to reattach the winch line. It's not a bug. Huh. Really? See, I need to repair it first before I can drive it. Also, why are all my controls just completely messed up? What on earth is... Guys, seriously, what is this? Okay, fine. You want to be like that? Let's be like that then. Do I only have the Padera here? I do only have the Padera here. Okay, so... really didn't want to have to take this guy that far, but you leave me no choice. Yeah, it's weird because I could tow it all the way to this point and now I suddenly can't. That's a bug. That is definitely a bug. I don't know why the game would allow me to tow it to the outskirts of the town and then suddenly just, no, you can't do that. You've got to repair it first. It's like, excuse me? Excuse me, game. I take issue with your silliness. But never mind. We will, what we'll do is we'll grab a repair trailer from the trailer store. We'll take it over there. We will refuel and repair it there. And then we can drive it into town ourselves, I guess. But it is very strange. Repair trailer, where are you? Is the repair trailer? There it is. Right at the bottom of the list. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's just adding distance to my voyage, you see. I wanted to do all of this at the repair shop, you know, at the trailer store. But no, I'm not allowed. At least it's only right here, so no real biggie. Just a bit annoying. Right, repair from the trailer. Vidara, the Tartarin, and the Velvet. Perfect. And now refuel from... Ah, that'll do nicely. Let's go. Such a dinky little boy, isn't it? can tell that it's got its stock engine. Track for us. Know where we are going. Should have gone that way, but never mind. It does have a nice throaty rumble to it, doesn't it? It really does. I like that sound. Yeah. Almost like a little turbo spool every time it reaches maximum revs for that gear, you know? Very cool, very cool. Right. Nice, pretty tight turning circle to it. Not as good, not good enough to get round that turn, but pretty decent. At least we can literally just drive this baby back. Yep, marvelous. Yeah, no, it's very nice actually. Handles well. Let's see how it does this corner. Yep, that's very good. That's very good indeed. Given how short its wheelbase is, though, and how fast this thing apparently is, I'm wondering if I should turn it into a saddle hauler. I do feel like that would be kind of the best use for it, because I feel like keeping it like this is kind of asking for trouble, you know? But who knows? We'll have a look at its options. You think the saddle's the best option as well? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, it has a... I can feel that this is going to be... Wow. Okay. This doesn't even have the best engine or gearbox in it, and it's kind of already feeling twitchy to drive. Goodness me. It's nice to drive though, I will say. I've got my foot planted to the floor and I don't really feel like I need to release it. A little bit there. Okay, should have done a little bit slower there, but never mind. Yeah. Good point, actually, there, Walker. Probably not much going to be faster than this, than the Azov. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the Azov 5, though. Its fuel tank is terrible. You know, and its consumption is even worse. It'll get you there somewhere quick, but it won't get you back again. That's the problem with the Azov 5. I feel like this thing might get you there and back without much problem. Well, as long as you don't go too quickly into a ditch, perhaps. Whoa! Speaking of, do not do that, Gilbert. Goodness me. The Bilbit is ours.
Nice.
Right. And that leaves us with just about enough time to slam this thing in the garage and take a look at its options. Let's go. Lovely. Right. Oh. Oh my lord. B plus to S plus. Okay. That feels excessive, but alrighty. This one, high gear, highway, high range highway. I think one of these has these are basically the same. One is slightly faster than the other, but one has a low plus and one has a low minus. High range is low plus. I find that low plus is more useful than low minus, so we're going to go with that one. Raised suspension. Do we want? Probably want raised suspension, don't we? And what have we got tyre-wise? We have all-terrain Bilbits, or we have off-roads, OHDs. Average, excellent, good. Excellent, good, average. I feel like maybe the Jet OHDs are the best ones to go for. I don't know. I can't actually remember how the tyres, like what the best option is. But we are probably going to be off-road more than anything else, so having better off-road performance is probably going to be better for us. Which one, though? I don't think it really matters that much. Let's just go with the OHD3 Jet. Advanced medium winch, please. Stock tyres are not good. Good to know. Good to know. Engageable. Diff lock. Marvellous. Snorkel. I think we need to bother. That stock one looks pretty good. We have the all-wheel drive kit for it. Let's have a look here. Ooh, roof supplies. Yes, please. So we have a slider crane. Ooh, not that thing. Low and high saddle. That high saddle is ridiculous. You know, it's like bump. Slider crane. Van body. Flatbed. Log loader. This would actually be an interesting one to try out for long logs, but I don't know how much use we would get out of it at this point. So I'm thinking slider crane, maybe low saddle? I kind of want to try the high saddle on it because that is ridiculously high, but I also feel like this thing with any of the high saddle trailers on this map probably wouldn't work as well. I'm thinking maybe just a standard kind of 5-slot low saddle trailer would be the best thing for it. Not too big. Yeah. Yeah, I think low saddle. I think low saddle. Sunroof. Roll cage on it. pipe. Don't need roof horns. Don't need anything there. There. Give it our good old paint scheme. And there we go. One builder in the garage. Oh. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Interesting horn. But yeah, ready to go for next episode. We'll give it a trial, try out doing something next time round. I'll get it a trailer, get it all prepped and all that kind of stuff. How are we actually doing? 17%. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot better. But that's it for today, guys. We'll pick this up next Sunday. Wednesday we'll be going back to Satisfactory, I think. I kind of liked it. So I want another go at it. And yeah, and then we'll be back to this next Sunday. And like I said, I might take care of a few of the smaller tasks around the map, just to kind of, you know, speed our progress a little bit. I might take care of this juicing up. I might take care of this southern jungle job, stuff like that. Just little odd bits and bats, just to kind of keep the progress going in a forward direction. But I also think we may be heading to the next map next time, because it does seem like a lot of the jobs for us are going to be on the next map. But we'll see. We will see. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. So, yeah, thanks very much for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.